What up? Black Suburban Dad here again. And today is Martin Luther King Jr. birthday. Shout out to Martin Luther King, the King, MLK. Loving them white women. Yeah, y'all know MLK loved them white women, man. They didn't want to talk about that, and look, it is what it is, man. We all have our preferences. Yes, Coretta Scott King. Yeah, she was the main boo, but he had them side pieces, man. He wouldn't. But shout out to the King, man. You know, he had a dream, and hopefully his dream is coming true. And I want to talk about also today is the inauguration of one Donald J. Trump. Give it up for Donald Trump in the building. Donald Trump, y'all. Oh, man, I had a sound bite and I didn't add it, but whatever. Donald Trump is officially our 47th president, and if I got that wrong, that is a shame on me. But I'm pretty sure he is number 45. Joe Biden was 46, and Trump is now 47. So he skipped a term, but he's back in the reins with the realms and ready to make America great again. Make America great again. Yes. So today I want to congratulate Trump, and I also want to play some clips, some highlights from the inauguration, just a little short video. So we'll start on some highlights, but then we'll end on a low light. Now this low light that I'm going to end on, I'll talk about it when I get there, because to me, it's very suspect. I don't know if I've ever really trusted this man. This is making me trust him even less. Now, I have my conspiracies about this guy, and my conspiracies are way off the wall. And do I believe them or not? They might come out of my mouth, but do I actually believe them? Yeah, I think I do, man. I think I do until something else is proving me wrong. So my conspiracies about this guy, you might know who I'm talking about. I think he's an android. He's either android or alien. Something's up. I don't know what's up. Some people out here, these celebrities, man, they get out here, and have you ever looked a cow in the eyes? If you ever look a cow in the eyes, you don't see anything. I mean, go out to your nearest green pasture, to your nearest farm, even if you're a city boy, you got to see this shit. You got to go out there and just look a cow. You see them running all the time, but you never stop and stare like One Republic. Stop and stare right into their eyes, and you see nothing but total darkness. All you see is the animal doesn't even know why it's here. You looking at it, you I know what the only reason why I think you're here is for food, is for steak. That's it. I don't know how this animal got here. How the hell did this thing survive if we didn't have it inside of cages and pens and stuff like that, waiting to be slaughtered, turned into T-bone steaks and ribeyes and tenderloins? I don't know how this animal survived, and I don't know where it came from. So I do not think that this is a natural animal. It might already be proven true that it's not a natural animal. I don't know about it, but I don't think this animal is natural. Cows, something is up with that, man. There's total darkness in their eyes. There's nothing there. They don't know why they're here. The only reason I think they're here is to be consumed by us. Fat, juicy, grass-fed steaks. USDA Prime. So, I mean, it's a weird thing, man. Y'all got to get out and see it. It's total darkness in their eyes. But like I was saying, man, some of these celebrities, when I look in their eyes, all I see is total darkness. And one person comes to mind. And this one person, he's getting his shot of testosterone right now. This guy, oh, man, I hope I got that clip. Because this dude is totally changing. And I'm pretty sure he's going to get divorced coming up in the sometime. Yeah, there he is. Sometime near future. And let me go ahead and cue it up right now. Anyway, this guy, he's a celebrity. He's out there in the public. He's hanging with Dana White. He's got his shot of TRT, testosterone, allegedly. And now he's changed because in the Biden regime, just a couple years ago, he was a straight-laced, weird-looking, alien-looking android guy. Because, look, when I look into this guy's eyes, it's just like me looking into a cow's eyes. I don't see anything. I don't see much. I don't see it. I don't see the humanity. It's just, I don't know. I don't see anything. And the eyes are the windows to the soul, man. I'm going to pull this guy up in a minute, and you can see the clip. But anyway, this guy, he has been changing. He got a shot of TRT, allegedly. He's got his testosterone boost. He's put on his big boy man shoes. And he went from a scrawny little know-it-all geek okay, into this wannabe buff guy getting some testosterone, actually fighting back against the establishment like Joe Biden and Kamala Imhoff and the federal government, fighting back against them, starting to look at girls' boobs. Now you might know who I'm talking about. One, Mark Zuckerberg. Look at this clip. When has he ever did this? Look, he's straight up eyeing some boobs. Look at him. And he don't care. When have you ever seen Mark Zuckerberg like this? And if you Google him up, man, Google him on the Joe Rogan podcast. You'll see him with a gold pendant on. He's got his little piece hanging. You know, he's showing his little muscles. He done grew out his hair. This dude is definitely getting a divorce within the next, I'll give him 5 years tops. Because, look, man, I ain't never seen this guy like this. He's looking at boobs, smiling. She know he looking. Look, I'm going to tell you one thing about women, right? They look forward, but their eyes are like fish. Women's eyes are like fish. They can see you from about here. See, men, our peripheral vision is about right here. Because when we see a nice piece, what we do is we see the direction that she's walking, and then we'll be like, we'll turn that direction so she can, boom, and we can get the full view, you know. We predict these angles that she's going to walk, and then we look that way. Women, they ain't got to do that because their peripheral vision is like this. It's crazy. What is that, 180 degrees right there? They can see, like, they can cut their eyes like a goddamn fish. Maybe some women, they can even go back further. They can almost see behind them. So she can see him right here, you know. But Mark Zuckerberg, man, you getting your shot of TRT testosterone. You're becoming a man. Shout out to you. So anyway, I want to get into about 7 clips, and then I got this guy at the end. Tell him I don't trust this guy. He's got a shitload of money. I don't trust him though. So there he is, Mr. Trump. You hear his voice. So this is achievement number 1 before he actually got inaugurated. This is Trump. Bringing back TikTok, because I did log on. Me and my son were sitting on the couch, and I'm on the West Coast, and it had become 9 o'clock our time. So that means it's 12 o'clock on the East Coast. And I was like, well, son, TikTok's banned now. And he was like, no, it ain't, Dad. I was like, well, let me check. Boom, it was done. Just like that. Right at 12, TikTok's done. Cap cut, done. All that stuff. Well, Trump actually brought it back, because if you looked onto the TikTok app, why can't I say that right? Why can't I say it? If you look onto the TikTok app, if you would have looked onto it, it said pretty much we're working with Trump to bring it back. And then when the TikTok app came back, Jesus. Nobody cares, nigga. When it came back, it said, congratulations, Trump worked with us. We're back. So here's Trump celebrating him bringing back TikTok. Oh my God, bro.
Bitch, please. Today, TikTok is back. Frankly, we have no choice. We have to save it a lot of jobs. We don't want to give our business to China. We don't want to give our business to other people. So I said very simply, a joint venture. I'll approve, but let the United States of America own 50% of TikTok. I'm approving on behalf of the United States.
We had seen in a statement earlier.
Oh, wow.
Today,
so I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that. So, and that was the big thing. So they were saying that TikTok not only is a propaganda app for Americans, just pretty much melting you guys' minds, sending out a bunch of dumb, weird shit to melt you guys' minds. Note, China doesn't even have TikTok. That shit is toxic. China doesn't even have it. But that is a communist regime over here. We have a lot more freedoms in America. But I did not know. What they wanted is they wanted for TikTok to disassociate from its China counterparts or whatever, you know, so China wouldn't be getting information from the American people, and, you know, TikTok wouldn't be sending it back to China. Something in the sorts. So I did not know that Trump got the federal, I guess the Fedi Gov or something like that to buy half of TikTok. So now China, I guess, is out. Where is it at? Oh, I didn't. That's the one that I wanted to do. You know, I got this Trump saying you're out. Anyway, China is out, so I didn't know that. Shout out to Trump.
President-elect that he would like for 50% U.S. ownership here. We had some questions about what that meant. Honestly, we couldn't tell from the statement if it meant U.S. government ownership, if it meant an entity here in the U.S., but tonight we heard a little bit more detail. He said we will have a lot of bidders, which is very interesting to me. We will be looking for who.
So when he's saying that we have a lot of bidders, either the U.S. government bought half of it, which honestly, you don't want that. You really don't want... You don't want the Fedi Gov buying half of a company that you're up here trying to make money on, like TikTok. Just imagine if the Fedi Gov during the Biden regime had half of X, which was Twitter before, which pretty much they did because they were forcing the people that ran Twitter to push their propaganda for the Democratic Party. Try to say that 5 times. Push their propaganda for the Democratic Party. Try saying that 5 times. So anyway, they were also doing the same thing with Facebook. So with TikTok, you don't want the Fedi Gov to have half of that app. So either what they're saying is the Fedi Gov actually bought half, and then they're going to sell it off to a bidder, to the highest bidder, or either they don't have it and they have a agreement in place to where they're giving them a certain amount of time to where you can have somebody that's American bid and actually buy half of TikTok, but they're giving them a time limit to make this purchase.
Who those people or those companies are. If President-elect Donald Trump is able to come in and almost act as a deal maker, does that impact the players that sort of get a shot at this? It's also very interesting that he's essentially saying that to him will be a quote-unquote qualified divestiture. So that's a fancy way of saying what counts as a sale here. The law leaves the interpretation, the definition of what that is, up to the...
Well, anyway, shout out to Donald Trump, straight up. He got it back, and what he was saying is there's a lot of jobs to be saved because there's a lot of young kids. You know, college is kind of starting to become a thing of the past, and I had an argument. It wasn't even an argument. It was just a little disagreement with this guy in the sauna, and he was talking about, you know, well, colleges can pretty much stand on their own without these sports programs, and I disagree with him. I said, no, they can't. Like, colleges like Ohio State, and this the question I said to him. I said, hey, man, who's the highest paid person in college? And before he said anything, I said the AD, the athletic director. Then it's going to be the head football coach. And then if you got a good basketball program, kind of like Maryland or somewhere like that, who is known to be a basketball school, UConn comes into mind. Who else? You got, I don't know, Virginia. Virginia is starting to become a football school too, but they're known for basketball. They're always in the NCAA tournament. So you're going to have the AD, the athletic director, then you're going to have the head coach of one of those two sports be the highest paid because they're bringing in all the asses in the seats and they're making all the money. You know, that's why they're making these NIL deals. They're actually able to pay these players now. Now, I don't think it's the school. I think it's outside source. I don't know exactly how NIL works, but regardless, colleges are going the way of the wayside. So what Trump is saying that he wants to save jobs, a lot of these younger kids are actually making money off TikTok. You know, they're TikTok creators. I don't know exactly what they're doing, probably making little skits and whatever. And they're making money. They're making hundreds of thousands. They're making, I didn't bring my water. That's why I'm up here stuttering over my words. Shit. No, I was missing something. Getting the dry tongue up here. So anyway, kids are making money on TikTok, and he doesn't want that to be cut off, you know. He don't want these kids on welfare. He's like, shit, somebody gonna take care of them, but not the Fedi Gov, not me. All right, so that's TikTok. And let's see. Here's one for you. Anybody have plans on traveling? Anybody have plans on traveling to Alabama, Texas, anywhere like that? You going to the Gulf of what? Who? You're not going to the Gulf of Mexico anymore. Let's hear it, Trump.
From now, we are going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, and we will restore the name of a great president, William McKinley, to Mount McKinley, where it should be and where it belongs.
Hey, bro, Trump ain't playing around. Mexico president heard this. They're like,
$1,000 a month. What more do you want from me?
Mexico president like, oh, no, he didn't.
Oh,
Mexico president.
Congratulations.
Hey, they don't like that.
Oh my God.
Hey, bro, Mexico actually has a Jewish president in Mexico. I mean, hey, you go figure. Last name, Scheinbaum, as a Mexican president. Now, I'm not saying anything's wrong with it. I'm just pointing that out. Just in case you didn't know, I think her name is Claudia Scheinbaum. Just in case you guys cared.
Nobody cares, nigga.
So, let's see. That's one of them. If you guys are traveling, you will no longer travel to the Gulf of Mexico. You go into the Gulf of America. And I actually like that. I thought it was a joke at first. And I was watching the whole inauguration this morning on my phone. Got up a little early. And when he said that, I was like, he started off talking about the Gulf. I was like, no, there's no way. I thought he was just joking about that. And then he actually said what he just said there. I swear to God, I thought he was joking because I heard this about a week ago. And no, Trump is actually being real. I mean, he was up there cooking. He was up there on fire. I give him that. Trump was definitely on fire this morning. He was literally roasting everybody that was He was roasting all the ops. And the ops were sitting right there in the crowd. The Democratic Party, all them. All the ops, he roasted all of them. Right to their face, though. Right to their face. So anyway, shout out to Trump. You will no longer travel to the Gulf of Mexico. You will travel to the Gulf of America. So let's see what this is. I don't even know what this is. Let's see. I think he's talking about inflation. Trump, take it away. Let's see. I don't know what this clip is.
The crisis was caused by massive overspending and escalating energy prices, and that is why today I will also declare a national energy emergency. We will drill.
Oh, I remember hearing this.
Drill.
Fair use. So if he want to drill, baby drill, that's a good thing because what he's talking about is he's pretty much going to try to lower your gas prices. He's saying that the United States has enough natural oil underneath our feet so we can be self-sustainable, so we don't have to go to other nations, Saudi Arabia and the who's who. I don't know who else got oil out there, but we're going to other nations getting oil under Biden, right? Why are we going to do that when we can pump that black gold right up out of the ground beneath our feet? Here, you've heard about black gold in Texas. They got it. New Mexico, they got it. Arizona, they got it. The Gulf of America, they got it.
Nope.
So, yeah, that's what he's talking about. Drill, baby, drill. Let's drill for that oil. So you guys should be happy for this because he's going to try to lower your gas prices. I know I'm happy about it.
America will be a manufacturing nation once again, and we have something that no other manufacturing nation will ever have, the largest amount of oil and gas of any country on earth, and we
there you
are
go.
going to use it.
Fill it up to the top. Fill her up, Trump. Fill me up,
Bring
Scotty.
prices down. Fill our strategic reserves up again, right to the top.
Fill it up to the
And
top,
export
baby.
American energy all over the world.
Now, look, I'm just going over clips. I'm not up here glazing Trump, okay? I'm just up here going over clips. But I want to also bring up an extra that I don't have a clip of, and this is just hearsay. I looked at it, and Snopes are saying that it's not true, but I can't believe Snopes on everything because when stuff comes up about Trump, as far as like Trump saying, what was it, good people on both sides, it took Snopes a couple years to come out and say, well, that's not true. Trump didn't actually say there's good people on both sides. Because if you heard that clip, if you would have actually listened to that clip another 30 seconds, you would have heard him say, yeah, there's good people on both sides, but I also denounce all the white nationalists and Nazis and all these people. I totally denounce them. And that's where they were cutting it off at. So, Snopes actually came out and said that, that was false. But anyway, what I was about to get to, the bonus. So there's rumblings out there, and women might not want to hear this. Well, baby mamas might not want to hear this, but there's a rumor that Trump tweeted saying that if you delivered a baby to a guy and you're not with that guy and you're getting child support from that guy, then Trump does not think that the woman should be able to claim that baby on her taxes. The man should. I told y'all he was on fire. I told y'all that man was on fire. Now, if this is true, this changes dynamics totally. I mean, this totally changes everything. All you guys out there paying $1,000 a month. I'm not saying that I'm paying like $1,500 a month. That's not what I'm saying. But if I was, just say like she wouldn't be able to claim my son on her taxes at all. It'd probably be illegal, you know. Throw her in jail. Get her out of here. Throw her in jail. Anyway, yeah, so that's one. That's another one. But that was an extra I wanted to bring, so look it up if you want to. And here's another one. I got a couple more clips. Here's another one. This is actually a good thing.
All illegal entry will immediately be halted, and we will begin the process of returning millions and millions of criminal aliens back to the places from which they came. We will reinstate my Remain in Mexico policy. I will end the practice of catch and release. And I will send troops to the southern border to repel the disastrous invasion of our country.
Now, if you don't know what he's talking about when he says the Remain in Mexico policy, that's pretty much not the policy that we have right now. So the policy pretty much that we have right now is if you're coming from Mexico trying to cross the border and you're trying to seek asylum, well, you can actually be let into the country and pretty much go wherever the hell you want to, and then you'll be given a court date so you can come to court in a couple months or a year or whatever, and then you can state your case on why you should be in America. It goes a little something like that. Now, the Remain in Mexico policy is pretty much if you're trying to seek asylum in America, in our country, instead of you coming across the border and you just being in America and waiting for your court date to come and state your claim on why you should be let into America, you know, whether it be yay or nay, you have to stay in Mexico and wait for your asylum court hearing or however the process goes. So you stay on that side of the border, you wait, we go through our process, and then if we approve you, then you can come through the front door. But so that's what he means by that. And what else? There was another thing that he said.
Mexico.
So that's a Remain in Mexico policy. And there was another thing I wanted to touch on.
And I will send troops to. I will end the practice of catch and release.
Yeah, so catch and release, I think that might be the same thing. Okay, so catch and release, I think what he's talking about is if you're an illegal alien and you're over here and you get caught and you're deemed to be or proven to be an illegal alien, well, I think they will actually release you, kind of like what I just said, release you, give you a court date, and then you can come to court and argue if you should be here or not. So that's catch and release. I'm pretty sure that's what he's talking about. So they're going to end that. Pretty much what they're going to do now is catch you. Oh, they're illegal? Get them out of here. Peace. You out of here. So that's the differences right there. Hey, some people might not like it, man. Some people might love it. I think that mute button worked. But yeah, some people might love it. Some people might not like it. Now, let's see what we have. Okay, this is the one I like. Even though I don't give a shit about this, really. You know, y'all can fight over this. Women are killing it themselves. But actually, I do care about this. I care about this. I thought this was something else. I actually do care about this. Let's hear it, Trump.
Today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
And you know something, man? Why that's so big, I thought it was something else, but I do actually care about that because this shit can trickle down into the schools, and these weirdo little kids, they can be trying to identify as, I don't know, a green pony or something like that with berets in their hair, and my son got to call them that. Like, just say, there's people out there that identify as they, them. So when you're like, hey, do you want a hot dog? Hey, them, do you want a hot, like, that's not right. You should be able to be like, hey, he wants a hot dog. Or you got to be like, hey, they want a hot dog. And when you say they, you're talking about one person. Because there's some weirdo over there that want to identify as something different, as they or them. Oh, them want a hot dog right there.
Nope.
Not doing that. So that's good that he killed that, because that's what they started doing. And they were just saying if Kamala Imhoff got in, man, they were just going to make that shit more present. It's going to be more in schools and stuff like that. And there would have been nothing that you can do about it. And honestly, when you do stuff like that, you're really just, you're living in a different realm. You're really just not living in reality. You want to talk about mental illness. Let's talk about mental illness. But when we talk about mental illness, let's be real with it. Things like that is mental illness. When a person is sitting up there and they want to be referred to as a group of people, that is mental illness. Now that's the shit that we need to talk about. Oh my God.
Bitch, please.
So anyway, I love that. Love it, Trump. All right. So the man is on fire. Let me see. I think that might be the last clip. Yeah, that is the last clip. Now we got to get to the low light, because we're going on 26 minutes. We got to get to the low light. God damn it. One Elon Musk, man. What are you doing? What is Elon Musk doing? Now look, this guy is smart. Before I show you what he did this today too. Well, actually, when I load this video up, it'll be the day after. So this is the day of Trump's inauguration, okay? January the 20th. When you see this video, it'll be January 21st. Look, Elon is a smart guy. He runs Tesla, okay? He's having rockets shooting up into the atmosphere. Yeah, one just blew up, and it looked crazy as hell coming down. If y'all haven't seen that video of the rocket blowing up and coming down, man, that was some crazy stuff. So Elon, and I want to see if I can find it right now because that was crazy. Elon is about to do something insane. Now, he's too smart, and I think he knows what he's doing. Let's see. Let's see if I can find this stuff right here. Elon's going to do something insane, and I think he knows what he's doing. Now, look, this is what it looked like. Let's see if we can actually find it blowing up. Yeah, so here it is. I don't know if it actually shows it blowing up, but this happened. This happened last week, I think. So this is a SpaceX rocket, right? Shooting up there. Oh, man, that's a marvel of technology right there. There it is. It's going up. Oh, man. Elon's. Oh, no.
Nope.
SpaceX. Now, look at this.
What just happened? That is so cool. I caught that on camera.
Well, she don't know that the shit blew up. She thinks it's just cool. She don't know it blew up.
What's that, Mom?
It looked like a little penis head flying through the sky. Now, look. That video wasn't long enough, but what it actually looked like is this right here. Now, imagine if you seen this, like you didn't know what was going on. Imagine if you seen this going through the sky. That's Elon's SpaceX rocket that blew up. Look at that. That looks like the world's about to, like asteroids are about to hit Earth and everything's coming to an end. So look at that. That's crazy. That's Elon's rocket blowing up. I think just last week or the week before last. I think it was just last week, though.
Look up, everybody. Look up.
Crazy stuff right there, man. That is insane. I mean, I hope that landed in water. That shit land on a building or something like that. It better not land near me. Hey, you know something? Go ahead and land near me. Land near me. I don't know, hit my car or something like that. I'm suing. Elon money? I'm suing, baby. I'll be set for life. Yeah, so anyway, that's crazy. That's Elon. So this is the guy we're talking about. Elon freaking Musk, right? Well, Elon, for some reason, I don't know what it, look, do I think he know what he was doing? Yeah, I do think I know. I think he knows what he was doing. That's what Elon does today at Trump's inauguration. Bro.
My heart
Nah, son. Nope. You can't. You can't do that. You can't do that, Elon. Now I know you try to come back and cover it up like that. Like, oh yeah, I was just pointing to my heart and give it the NAZI salute, the Hister salute. That's exactly what that was, bruv. He did it with authority too. No.
My heart goes out to you.
No. I told you, there's something with this guy. Now I'm sitting up here laughing. Let me go ahead and get serious for a second. I got to cook for a second, man. I don't fully trust this guy. Now, I was just thinking a couple weeks ago, what if Elon was some kind, and look, this is some crazy conspiracy theory shit for me because I've been listening to a lot of alien stuff. So now my mind's starting to wonder. I'm thinking, well, what if Elon, and I did see something where there was some kind of alien and they were talking about, they made this, so they found Elon, ELON, in some cave, and now this ninja right here, he's like one of the smartest guys on earth, and he has the technology, if he wanted to go ahead, get on his computer, type up something, type up a program, a rogue program, and now your shit can probably start blowing up. Your Tesla, you trying to control it, it's just gonna crash out. You be like, oh shit! You done for. Now, Elon probably got the technology to do stuff like that. He can just go ahead and upload his rogue program. I don't fully trust this guy. I really don't. I don't know if he's an alien. I don't know if he's an android, allegedly, and this is just coming from me because I don't want to get sued or not. I'm not saying he is, but I don't know if he's one of those things. I don't know if he's just a bad actor. I don't know if he's a good actor. I don't know if he's waiting for his perfect moment to strike. Now, he done got himself up there with Trump. Now, he's in the White House. He's chilling. He's staying the night there. He's having sleepovers. He's fluffing up his pillow, got his damn kid over there and his girl. They clapping cheeks in the White House. Well, I don't know about in the White House, but like at Mar-a-Lago, Trump's estate. But anyway, I bet he's in the White House right now clapping cheeks. So he doing all this. He done got himself all the way to the top. And this man has the technology to just straight up go Terminator style and have all this AI technology take over, start doing things that it should not do. Now, I've been thinking, is he waiting for his perfect moment to strike? Why would he do a Hister NAZI salute, being real? Why would he do something like that in front of everybody? Now, he knows that this is going to be questioned, but has he got to the pinnacle to the point of where he's actually ready to start letting his colors show because he's got up here? Or is it kind of like a slick way of letting his colors show? He's like, oh, well, I was just saying this from the heart. But if you notice, he's doing that shit with authority, and that's why I don't trust him. I don't know about this guy, man. Why would he do it like that? Now, look, if he really did it from the heart, he'd be like, all right, not like this, not like he just did. He'd be like, thank you like that, like an American. Thank you, like this. He'd have his hand on his heart, speaking, thank you. He wouldn't be like, foof, foof. He's just throwing that sign out there. Maybe that was the time he's like, okay, guys, it's time to strike. I'm going to play that shit one more time. I don't like this. I don't like that shit. Bruv. He's got to be questioned about this. And I tell you what, whatever his answer is, take it with a grain of salt. Take it from me, man. Anyway, this video's over. That's something to think about. It's scary. It's weird. I don't like it. This guy has made it to the White House. He's up there clapping cheeks in the White House. Allegedly. And, now this guy, he might have his opportunity to run his little AI scheme or upload his virus to maybe bring the United States down. I don't know, okay? But I do know he just threw up a Hister NAZI sign, and I don't like it. Black Suburban Dad Reviews. Like this video. Tell a friend to like a video. Peace. I'm out. Till the next time.